So I'm here with my very extroverted daughter, and I'm watching how she's kind of moved from one table to the next. You're a room full of strangers, but no, not really. I live with, people who would cross 6 lanes of highway to say hi to a stranger and not be sad if that person turned out to not be a friend. So I think that those are two different things. So introverts tend to be people who just need alone time. We also tend to be very focused, and we like to do one thing at a time. Just going to say that. We don't like lots of interruptions. I get up very early, and I do that in part because I really need my alone time. So that's my productive time. So I get up sometimes, it varies. If I'm writing a book, I'm up well before 4. But on normal days, I'm up, 4:45 is my usual time to get up. And I'm up for a couple of hours before anybody else is up. And that just gives me my time to shore up. I also don't feel like I have to be a great conversationalist. I really don't. I feel like I need to pray that people would tell me where it hurts. And I have found that actually being quiet and leaving room for other people to talk can be very, very helpful. So I think that introverts can be extremely good at managing hospitality because we tend to not just talk to hear the sound of our voice, which again we sort of like. Not that we don't like, but it's those quiet times are fine. They can be reflective times, and also God's going to use you and all of your differences. And I would say too that what is most lacking in this Christian world is not the need for more extroverts, but the need for more discernment. The people who are quietly listening and praying as other people are talking can be your good discerners about things. So my husband is an introvert also. We both tend to have a pretty quiet home until about 5 o'clock, and then all of our, extroverted friends come over, but some others who aren't so extroverted too. So I would say just think about the differences of your personality and think about how you can serve best. But don't make idols out of personality. That's what the world that says personhood is rooted in sexual identity does. Because it's a way of saying, it's saying, personhood is rooted in some kind of psychological manifestation of you. And you know what? That's just not true. That's not true. God calls people to do things that hurt. He calls you to die to yourself. He calls you to ministries that you don't feel equipped for. I remember hearing someone talk about Noah building the ark. And at one point she said, and we don't really even know if he liked animals. We really don't. That was not a conversation, right? So I think that we need to be willing to go where God sends us and do what he wants us to do. But please, people who are quiet listeners, prayerful, reserved, drawing people out, finding out where it hurts, that's great. We need more of that.